God says, don't scroll or move away, because this message was not sent by chance. Heaven chose you to hear this right now, and if you leave, you will miss a truth that could change your life forever. My child, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal has already been whispered among angels. Someone close to you, someone who smiles when you enter the room, has been working behind your back. They are speaking to people they shouldn't, and what's worse, they are working with the police. You felt it, haven't you? That quiet heaviness in your spirit. The way your peace disappears when they walk in. That's not coincidence. It's discernment. I have been showing you small signs, little warnings through your dreams, through sudden silence, through conversations that felt rehearsed. You thought it was your imagination, but it was me. I've been trying to open your eyes, because what they are planning will shock you if you are not prepared. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. This person believes you are not aware of what's happening. They think their actions are hidden in darkness. But nothing escapes heaven's light. I've seen the messages. I've heard the conversations. I've watched the moments where they smiled at you while plotting against you. They think they can trap you with confusion, with fear, or with lies, but I'm stepping in. This is not to make you panic, but to make you aware. Your discernment is rising for a reason. I am awakening your spirit to truth. Soon, everything hidden will come into light, and you will stand there, not broken, but wiser, stronger, and protected. There is a reason you've been feeling distant from them lately. It is not just emotional drift, it is spiritual separation. When I begin to pull my children away from danger, I don't always explain it in words. I shift their peace. I remove their comfort so they no longer fit in the wrong circle. And you, my beloved, have been sensing that shift deeply. This person has been pretending to care about your well-being, but their heart carries a motive that is not pure. They want access to your private life, your plans, your voice, and even your peace, because someone has convinced them that you are a threat. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. But I, the Lord, will turn this around. The very trap set for you will become their exposure. They are trying to collect information, but heaven has already documented their deception. Your name is being spoken in places you have not entered, but I am standing beside your name, guarding your reputation, covering your truth. They think they can use man-made power against you, but my authority rules above all. The police may have heard their version, but I have seen the real one. The false words they've planted will soon wither, because truth grows stronger under pressure. Do not be afraid. Do not react in anger. Stand still and let me fight for you. The reason I'm warning you now is because the time of exposure is near. Heaven is moving pieces into place. The truth is being written in divine order. Soon there will be a conversation, a call, or a meeting where masks fall off. Do not fear that moment. When you see who they truly are, let peace remain your weapon. For I am your defender, and no human plot can overpower the will of heaven. You are not losing. You are being protected. You are not being abandoned. You are being separated for your own peace. This betrayal is not your ending. It is your beginning. You will look back and understand that I allowed this revelation because you prayed for truth. And now, I am answering that prayer. Stay calm, my child. The one who pretends to stand beside you is already being revealed before my throne. Comment God is with me if you trust his plan for your life. Heaven is watching. Angels are guarding you. And soon, the whole story will unfold, not to destroy you, but to free you. You have cried many nights without understanding why. You have felt surrounded by people, yet completely alone. That wasn't loneliness. It was protection. I pulled you into isolation not to punish you, but to separate you from the noise of deception, because what was being said around you was not meant for your ears. There are things you were not supposed to hear, because hearing them too soon would have broken your spirit. So I hid you. I let certain invitations fall through. I allowed messages to be ignored. I even place distance between you and the one who now watches you with false concern. They call you when they need information, not when they care. They ask innocent questions, but their motive is not pure. I see them, my child. I see the way they twist your words. I see how they report your life to others. You think you've been oversharing, but I say you've been too trusting. This is the season to guard your peace. Not everyone who smiles is safe. Not every hand extended deserves to hold yours. The person who has been talking with the police believes they are justified. They believe they are protecting themselves by betraying you. But they do not know the covenant I have placed over your life. They cannot touch what I have anointed. Even if they speak against you, their own words will return to them. Even if they try to ruin your name, I will rebuild it with glory. Even if they try to silence you, your testimony will echo louder than their lies. For I am the Lord who exposes darkness with light, and every false alliance is about to crumble. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. You've been feeling tired, haven't you? Weary of pretending, weary of holding peace while your spirit feels uneasy. I know. You've tried to keep kindness, even when your heart trembles with warning. But I did not give you that feeling to ignore it. I gave it to you to guide you. You are not paranoid, my child, you are prophetic. The spirit within you can sense deception before your mind can see it. So when your peace leaves around a person, trust that. It is I speaking through silence. I've been preparing a divine reversal. While they work in shadows, I work in light. While they whisper lies, I prepare truth. And when truth arrives, it does not knock. It bursts through the door and commands attention. Soon they will realize the mistake they made. They thought their partnership with authority would protect them, but it will expose them instead. The police will see their inconsistency. The system will catch their contradiction. The truth will defend you before you even speak. Because I, the Lord, am your ultimate witness. Every word, every plan, every meeting spoken against you is being recorded in heaven's archives. And soon, earthly proof will match divine truth. When that moment comes, stand still. Do not shout. Do not fight. Do not fear, because your calmness will confuse your enemies. They will wonder how you knew, and you will simply smile, knowing heaven warned you first. Type Amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. My child, you have been chosen for something far greater than the betrayal surrounding you. This was never about just one person. This was about preparing you for spiritual maturity. You prayed for strength, and I am giving it to you through truth. I am teaching you to discern, to listen, and to walk in wisdom. I am showing you that not all closeness is loyalty, and that betrayal, though painful, can be holy when it removes what cannot stay. Because what they meant for harm will become your transformation. When you see their mask fall, don't curse them, bless them, and move on, because I will handle what you cannot. The police will lose interest when truth speaks louder than accusation. The liar will grow silent when peace becomes your response. And those who doubted you will see that heaven never left your side. You were never unprotected. Even in silence, I was speaking. Even when you cried, I was fighting. Even when you doubted, I was aligning everything for your favor. The same person who worked with the police will soon need mercy, and you will be the one to show it. Because you are chosen to walk in light, not vengeance. Do not hate them. Do not seek revenge. Let your heart stay clean, for I am writing a new chapter, and bitterness cannot enter it. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is your key to freedom. Let me be your justice. Let me show you how power looks when it is wrapped in grace. The moment you release them, the weight will lift off your shoulders. You will sleep again without fear. You will laugh again without heaviness. You will walk again without looking back. Because I, your God, will go before you, behind you, and around you. The angels are already surrounding your home. Your phone, your words, your movements, all are under divine watch. Do not fear what they think they know. I will make even their information confuse them. They will speak but not be believed. They will accuse but not be heard, because I will protect your name. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt. You are not being watched to be destroyed, but to be promoted. I am using their plan as a platform. Soon, your story will be a testimony that delivers others. People will say, "How did you survive that?" And you will say, "Because God never left me." Yes, my child, I never left you. Even now, I am in the room where you sit, reading these words. My presence is wrapping around you like light. The fear is leaving your chest. The anxiety is melting. The truth is anchoring you again. I am God. I am not shaken by their schemes. And because you belong to me, you will not be shaken either. You will rise, protected, peaceful, and wiser. And soon, those who conspired against you will see they never fought against you. They fought against me. And no one wins against heaven. My child, the reason this is happening is deeper than you can see. You keep asking God, why would you let this person betray me? Why did you allow them so close? And I answer now, because sometimes I allow the snake in the garden not to harm you, but to reveal who walks in truth. You were surrounded by many, but not all were pure. Some came for your light, others came for your favor, but only a few came for your soul. And I am exposing the difference. This betrayal is not to break you. It is to separate you from contamination. You were carrying people who were secretly carrying poison. They smiled while studying your weakness. They listened, but not to understand, only to report. And yet, even with their planning, they could not touch what I've covered. Your destiny is wrapped in my hands. Your story cannot be altered by gossip or police reports. For when I decree peace, no human can create chaos. When I seal your name in heaven, no man can erase it on earth. They thought they were helping the system, but they were interrupting divine timing. They believed they could trap you through law, but I am the highest judge. Before their papers are signed, before their words are recorded, I will overturn it. Their evidence will crumble because I will confuse it. Their alliances will fail because I will scatter them. Their hearts will grow heavy with guilt, and they will confess not because of fear, but because of conviction. You will not need to defend yourself. I will defend you. Even now, angels are standing beside you. One on your right, one on your left, one behind you, one before you. They carry swords of light, not to harm, but to block every arrow sent your way. You are surrounded. You are guarded. You are mine. Do not question your strength. You were built for this battle. You have cried enough, but now it is time to rise. The nights of confusion are ending. The fog that clouded your spirit is lifting. You are stepping into clarity, into truth, into authority. I did not create you to walk in fear of man. I created you to walk in reverence of me. And those who plot behind your back will see that you are not to be played with, because you carry heaven's power. You have been chosen to stand firm while others fall apart. I have trained you quietly in storms so that you can stand publicly in peace. Every tear you shed was watering your own victory. Every sleepless night was preparing your discernment. Every painful truth revealed another layer of your calling. Because you are not just surviving this, you are being transformed through it. I am turning pain into prophecy. I am turning betrayal into breakthrough. I am turning exposure into elevation. The one who plotted against you will witness your rise. The one who doubted your innocence will see your favor. And the one who reported lies will report miracles next. I will use even their tongue for your testimony. They thought they were building your downfall, but they were building your platform. Your story will not end in fear. It will end in freedom. I am the Lord who makes all things new, and I am doing that right now. Even as you read, my spirit is cleansing your atmosphere. The weight in your chest is lifting. The confusion in your mind is clearing. You are being restored piece by piece. Do you feel that warmth, that stillness, that quiet peace? That is me. I am sitting beside you. I am touching your heart, and I whisper now, you are safe. I will not let them destroy what I've built in you. Even if they try to manipulate, it will not stand. Even if they attempt to twist, it will not work. For I am God, and I am already 2 steps ahead of every plot. Every false witness will stumble. Every hidden agenda will collapse. I will make their lies heavy on their tongues. I will make their eyes restless when they think of you. Guilt will visit their dreams until they release your name from their deceit, because I fight for those who trust me. You've been silent lately, not because you are weak, but because you are learning my way, the way of peace, the way of restraint, the way of faith. You no longer argue with fools because your spirit knows its worth. You no longer chase explanations because your soul knows its protection. That silence you've been keeping is powerful. It's not emptiness, it's divine warfare. You've won more battles in your quiet surrender than they have in all their schemes. Every time you chose peace, heaven clapped. Every time you refused to gossip, angels recorded it. Every time you said, God, I'll let you handle it, you disarmed hell's plan. And now your reward is near. You will see me turn this entire situation in your favor. The same people who doubted you will stand speechless. The same voices that accused you will fall silent. The same ones who tried to expose you will be exposed themselves, because no one can curse what I have blessed, and no one can harm what I have healed. You are stepping into divine revelation. You will begin to see hidden truths come to light. People will confess things you never asked about. Secrets will surface without your effort, and you will stand amazed at how I reveal without you lifting a finger. Because this battle was never yours, it was mine. I let it happen to remind you that you are not alone. You don't need human defense when you have divine covering. You don't need validation when heaven already approved you. And you don't need to prove your worth to those who underestimated it. The one working with the police will soon realize they were never in control. They thought they had power, but I am about to show them who truly holds authority. They will watch doors close for them that they cannot explain. Their alliances will crumble without reason. Their peace will vanish until they repent, because I correct those who move in darkness. You, however, will shine brighter than before. What was meant to destroy your reputation will elevate your name. What was supposed to make you small will make you seen, and what was designed to make you break will make you bolder. You are chosen for such a time as this. The world will look at you and see a testimony of how I protect my own. They will say surely God was with them, and they will be right, because I never left. I have walked with you through the shadows. I have stood beside you in rooms where no one defended you. I have whispered peace when your heart wanted to give up. And I am still here, still watching, still guiding, still loving. Heaven is not silent about your situation. Heaven is preparing a public restoration. You will rise, not quietly, but gloriously. And the same people who tried to mark your end will witness your new beginning, because I am not finished with you. You've been standing in a storm that felt endless. You've waited for justice, and sometimes it felt like it would never come. But now I tell you, the waiting is almost over. Heaven has issued the command. The reversal begins now. The tables are turning in silence. What they meant for harm is being rewritten in your favor. You may not see it yet, but angels are already moving. They are touching hearts, rearranging meetings, shifting words, opening hidden files. Things are happening behind the scenes that will shock you when they surface. You have been praying for peace, and now I am sending it in waves. I am calming every storm around you. I am silencing every tongue that rose against you. Even the person who thought they could destroy you through worldly systems will soon feel the power of divine justice. I will not let their lies breathe for long. Soon, they will speak your name and feel conviction instead of pride. They will remember your kindness and feel the weight of their betrayal. They will see how I bless you in the same place they tried to shame you. Because that is how I work. I prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. You will eat in peace while they watch in silence, and they will know that I am God. You will rise not by revenge, but by righteousness. You will not shout to prove yourself. I will let your blessing speak for you. Every delay, every rejection, every betrayal was building your stage. I was preparing you in private for the elevation that is coming. That's why so many things fell apart suddenly. That's why people left without reason. That's why doors closed when you thought you needed them. Because I was pruning your path for purity. I could not bless you with crowded hands. I had to remove the false so that the true could come. And now the true is near. The next season of your life will not look like the last one. The heaviness you carried is lifting. The people who drained you will fade. The ones who lied about you will watch you be celebrated. They will be unable to understand how everything they tried to take from you came back multiplied. That is what divine restoration looks like. I do not return what was stolen in pieces. I return it in abundance. You are about to walk into overflow, emotionally, spiritually, and even materially. Because your faith stayed alive in the storm, heaven is releasing reward in the calm. You stayed kind when you could have turned cold. You prayed when you could have cursed. You forgave when you could have fought. And I saw it all. Nothing you did in love went unseen. Every tear was recorded. Every sigh was sacred. And now those tears are becoming the currency of your blessing. What they said about you will no longer matter, because I am about to announce who you are. I am giving you new identity, new strength, new joy. You will no longer feel the fear of being watched or misunderstood. You will move freely, confidently, with peace that others can't explain, because my favor will cover you like light. Everywhere you go, you will feel protected. Everywhere you speak, you will carry authority. Every step you take will echo with grace. You will not chase opportunities, they will chase you, because heaven's mark is upon your name. Even those who doubted your faith will say, surely their God is real. They will see you prosper in ways that make no sense. Because I do not bless by human logic, I bless by divine law. When I say it's time, no human can delay it. And now it is time. This was your preparation season. Now comes your manifestation season. The breakthrough you have been praying for is already on its way. You don't have to fight for it. You only have to stay still and believe. Let peace lead your steps. Let forgiveness guard your heart. Let wisdom be your companion. And keep your spirit clean, because the blessing that's coming will require room. Do not allow bitterness to take the space where joy is meant to live. Do not let fear block what faith is trying to release. The moment you let go of what hurt you, I will release what heals you. The person who betrayed you will see that their actions only pushed you into purpose. Their lies forced you into prayer. Their schemes pulled you closer to me. And that closeness became your greatest strength. You are not who you were before this battle began. You are wiser now, stronger now, softer in heart, but sharper in spirit. You now recognize my whispers. You now know how to discern peace from deceit. And because of that, I can trust you with greater responsibility. I can place you in higher rooms. I can connect you with purer souls. Because now you know not everyone deserves access. This was never punishment. It was preparation. The betrayal was your teacher. The isolation was your training ground. The confusion was your cleansing. And now you are ready for clarity. I am opening new doors, ones that lead you into peace. You will meet people who will honor your heart instead of using it. You will enter environments where your spirit can breathe freely again. The fear of being watched will fade, replaced by the joy of being guided. Heaven will give you confirmation after confirmation that you are on the right path. You will see repeating numbers, hear familiar songs, feel sudden warmth, all as signs that angels are near. You are never alone, and you never were. Even when you doubted me, I never doubted you. Even when you feared your own steps, I was walking beside you. You are loved beyond reason. You are seen beyond measure. And you are protected beyond what you can understand. This next chapter of your life is marked by peace. No more running. No more fear. No more pretending you're fine when you're breaking. I am healing the part of you that learned to hide. I am restoring the version of you that existed before betrayal. And soon, when you smile, it will be real again. Not forced. Not guarded. Just pure peace. Because that's what I'm giving you, peace that cannot be stolen. And the one who worked against you will see that their effort was wasted. They tried to bring you down, but they ended up pushing you up. They thought they'd break you, but they built your endurance. And soon they will wish they had never touched what was mine. Because I take care of my own. You belong to me, and no plan, no power, no plot can change that. The story is shifting now. The enemy is losing his grip. The accuser is running out of words. And heaven is rising on your behalf. You are about to enter a divine turnaround so powerful that you'll cry, not from pain, but from joy. The very place that held your tears will witness your triumph. The very people who doubted your truth will hear your testimony. Because this is not just survival. This is redemption. And I, your God, will finish what I started. You've carried so much for so long, haven't you? You've kept your pain quiet, smiled through your confusion, and told everyone you were fine when you weren't. But I was there. I saw the tears you wiped away in silence. I heard the words you couldn't say, and I was never disappointed in you. Even when you questioned me, I stayed. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking in whispers you didn't yet understand. And now the time has come for everything to make sense. You're not cursed, my child. You are being chosen. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Every delay, every betrayal, every lonely night was moving you toward purpose. You were being shaped by fire, but you did not burn. You were being tested by storms, but you did not drown. You were being watched by enemies, but you did not fall. Because I held you every step of the way. And I am still holding you. The people who secretly plotted will watch your peace return and not understand how you're still standing. They will see the light in your eyes again and wonder how joy found you after everything. And you will tell them, because God never left me. Yes, that will be your testimony. They will look for the version of you they tried to destroy, and they won't find it. Because I buried that version and raised something stronger in its place. You are stepping into restoration. Not partial, not temporary, complete restoration. I'm returning the time, the laughter, the courage, the peace. The years that were drained by stress will be refilled with joy. The confidence that betrayal stole will rise again, but deeper now, anchored in faith instead of approval. You will walk without fear. You will speak without trembling. You will sleep without nightmares. Because your soul will finally rest in the safety of my promise. The person who worked with the police will fade into their own consequence. They will face what they created. You will not have to say a word. I will handle it. Justice is mine, not yours. And when it comes, you will feel compassion, not revenge. Because by then, you will have outgrown the pain completely. You will no longer look back wishing they understood you. You will look forward knowing that I always did. I'm bringing new faces into your life, ones that will love you with purity, not pretense. People who don't need proof of who you are, because they'll feel your spirit and know. People who will protect your name when you're not around. People who will pray with you, not gossip about you. That's what I'm sending you, real souls, divinely assigned. Because your next season requires safety, not popularity. You will feel lighter, freer, softer. You will laugh more easily. You will dream again without fear of being misunderstood. And every time you remember what happened, it will no longer sting. It will remind you of how far we've come together. You'll look at your scars and call them holy, because they led you back to me. That is what healing looks like when the wound no longer controls your story. You will no longer speak from pain. You will speak from wisdom. You will no longer cry from fear. You will cry from gratitude. Because every time you thought it was over, it was actually beginning. Every ending was a doorway to something divine. The loss made room for love. The betrayal made room for truth. The confusion made room for clarity. And now clarity is here. Your spirit is awakening to peace again. Your heart is remembering who it is, and your future is calling you forward with light. Heaven is proud of you, my child. You didn't give up when it was hardest. You didn't become bitter when you were betrayed. You didn't stop praying when it seemed useless. You kept believing, even through the silence, and that faith, small as it felt, was enough. It moved mountains you didn't even see. It opened doors you didn't even knock on. And it released angels you didn't even know were standing guard. That's how powerful your trust was. Now take a deep breath. Let peace settle into your bones. You don't need to chase answers anymore. You don't need to defend yourself anymore. You don't need to look over your shoulder anymore. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already made the crooked places straight. I've already turned the plot into purpose. And I am leading you into rest. You've walked through the valley, now walk into the sunrise. The darkness is behind you. The fear is over. The waiting is finished. Now comes the reward. Watch how blessings start to find you without striving. Watch how peace becomes your natural state again. Watch how joy surprises you in the simplest moments, because heaven has declared a new season over you. Your name is being whispered in rooms of opportunity. Your face is being remembered in places you've never been. Your prayers are being answered faster now because your spirit is aligned. You have been purified through pain, and now you are ready for promise. I am proud of you. Say that again. God is proud of me. You have done enough. You have endured enough. You have cried enough. Now, simply receive. Let me bless you. Let me surprise you. Let me show you what peace feels like when it is not temporary, but eternal. You will wake up one morning soon and feel completely free. The weight will be gone. The fear will be gone. And you will smile because you'll finally feel like yourself again. Not the wounded version, but the reborn one. And when that day comes, remember this: you didn't get here by luck. You got here because grace carried you. I carried you. And I will continue to carry you. Always. So rest now. Lay the situation down and let me handle the rest. Heaven is watching, angels are guarding, and your miracle is closer than you think. Trust me one more time, because this time you'll see it with your own eyes. You'll see why every delay was divine. You'll see why every loss was necessary. You'll see why every tear was sacred. And you'll whisper through your new peace, God, I finally understand. And I will whisper back, I told you, my child, I never left. Now go in peace. The storm has passed. The lesson is complete. And your new beginning has already begun.